Hi guys, if you don't mind, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you wait right there? Hi guys, if you don't mind, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you wait right there? Oh, I won't film you, don't worry, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you not stand outside my room while I go to the bathroom? That'd be so hurry. By the real estate agent who doesn't want to be filmed. Okay? And we have body positions of challenging, somewhat aggression. You don't really bother me. There's something about you that makes me pray for you. I want you to know that I'm going to go back upstairs and pray for you again. What is it? Your name is again what, Ken? Brian. Okay, Brian, the lawyer and the real estate agent. Standing inside the living room of 1509 S Street Northwest. And what time you got on your watch?
It is now 1:32.
Great, April 31st or 30th. So what's going on? Brian, you look like you want to say it first.
A little bit, I'm not going to talk to you that long. So,
And why is that?
because the purpose of our being here is to discuss things that don't need to be either made public or recorded otherwise. So,
In this property, let's go outside and do it. Come on. Come on, Brian. Right here. It doesn't apply if we're not in the property and yelled at. So come on out. Come on out. Let's come onto the sidewalk. We can discuss anything out here. The door is. Come on. That's how you feel. Out here on the sidewalk, I can record whatever I want. And there, he's not standing. Come on out to the public property. Because you're representing the property, so you're going to stand on the property and refuse to discuss anything about the property. Then, Brian, I can't help you. I'm going to report. And you know I have the right to. So, then Brian, I can't control or confuse you. All I can do is pray for you, which I do. We pump that in you, not you. You have too many Mexicano friends. But we can't do it on the videotape. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm not filming in your face or still.
Problem with the voice of evil. I'm not allowing you to post my voice or anything on.
Oh, cool. Hi. Hey.
Nothing's wrong with me, baby.
You walking up on me. I didn't know what you was doing.
Bye. Brian, I'd rather just do this in court. Take it to the court. can bring a card. What kind of papers do you have for me today?
So, as you know, you were served with notice of quit.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your official Department, State, USPS, all that.
I don't know what all that is, but
You should. I don't.
well, because I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, great. We can do this in writing. I can be more clear.
But okay. I told you that I was going to come back with
The real estate
no,
agent.
I never said that. With a offer from the landlord.
Thelma Hogue, right. If you could do me the courtesy to identify what Thelma Hogue you're talking to, what she might look like,
Anyway.
where she is. No, you can't do that.
Thelma Houge is in Cincinnati. I've known her for many years. I know what
I've got you guys talking about this on film, so obviously you're really not that uncomfortable about it, are you?
Well, I'm not going to get into
Did I have to
details.
remind you that? You're still being recorded
Correct.
on public property. So that out there, in there, doesn't matter. Anything here, go ahead, Brian. You can go ahead and stand in the
Not
property.
record our voices without our We're trying to
You're giving me
we're-
permission, sir, to
record
record you
me.
on sidewalk?
Absolutely,
The freaking
anywhere.
street? No, that's really, you got that wrong. You can ask your lawyer friend all about that.
Here's the, just to cut to the chase. I'm
Brian.
not going to discuss with you the offer that has been given to me to present to you to avoid the eviction and everything else that's coming down the road.
Oh, Thelma Hogue?
So,
The Thelma Hogue who I saw in that property?
So,
It's giving
I'm not
me
going-
an offer? Offering me what? Tell me, talk to me.
not when you're recording.
Not on the video.
Exactly.
Will you put it in writing?
I have it in writing, but I'm
Give
not,
it to me. I'd love to see that.
not
Does she
when that-
sign it? If you can't give that to me while I'm filming this on the city street, then you're gonna have to mail it to me through the federal mail
Okay,
system.
well, then we're going to run out of time is the problem. Because on May 9th, a suit is being filed against you. So if you want to go into court and
I would love to. Don't you see? That's what I want you to do.
Why do you want to do that so badly? Can I ask?
Let me put it in writing for you. I think that's a lot better than YouTube, right? You're the lawyer. You should know that. Let me put it in writing. Give me everything you have in writing. I'm begging you. Please don't
I
get
gave
on my
you notice
knees,
to quit.
please.
I gave you notice to quit. So why is it that you don't want to discuss?
Because I want to go to court, Brian.
Why?
I just told you. I'll put it in writing. Please give me court papers. You don't want to give me court papers, but you came into the house. Why did you come in there?
Because my client is trying to work this out with you.
Your
to
client,
raise some
Thelma
money.
Hogue, the one that I saw in there? Okay.
My
You don't
client is
answer that
trying-
one. I know you don't. You don't answer
Yes,
that.
Thelma Hogue is my client. She owns this property.
But you
What more
can't
do you-
verify if that's the Thelma Hogue who I believe is Thelma Hogue, who I have seen in that house.
What you believe is immaterial to me. I know who my client is, and I know who owns the property. Okay?
I know that Thelma Hogue engages in identity theft, so there's a whole debate circumstantially, legally to that.
Okay. So if you're done with that, again,
My junior try at law.
She's trying to make an offer to you to vacate to avoid you having to go to court, the uncertainty of when and if Marshall will come and put you out, and everything else.
Marshals.
That's how it's done. It's the U.S. Marshals. Yes.
Yeah, I know that. We're not going to go there because we're going to go to court. Marshals don't have to come and get me out.
Well,
But thank you for threatening that.
it's not a threat. I'm just telling you how to
Due process of law, right.
That's
But thank you for
correct.
threatening
That's
me
correct.
with due process of law inside it. 1509 S Street Northwest. On behalf of Thelma Hogue, bring in Marshall, bring him on. Anything else, Brian, you can put in writing and be better. I'm really waiting for that. Like a doggy with a biscuit. Please give me your legal papers.
Okay, I mean, here's the thing.
And then
I
I'll
can-
pray for you more. I'm glad that you're alive.
You don't need to pray for me. Thank you. I can take care of
I'm
myself.
glad. How was your health? I'm not being sarcastic. Do you feel okay? Because that shit is nasty in there. Try not to go in there. You know, you and your Mexican friends can go in there all they like. Okay, you've been around too many umbrellas for me to have any prayer sessions for you. Brian, I sincerely mean that. When you leave, I'm going to go right back upstairs, grab my crucifix, and pray for you. I'm so glad you're alive. I hope you can do
So-
something else with your life.
I guess I can call my client and see if she wants me to give you the piece of paper that has the offer on it, but the purpose of us being
Oh.
here is to discuss it.
We're going to talk about this, Brian. This is very
Yeah, because here's the-
unprofessional.
No, it's not.
No, according to
because
you.
here's what
Okay.
happens, is I hand you a piece of paper.
And then it
You
kicks
go-
in May 9th.
you
That's
can
what
go-
I want.
No, May 9th has already kicked in. You've already been given a notice to quit.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's, one has nothing to do with the other,
Okay.
although they're very connected. One is what happens in the DC Superior Court. The other is what Thelma Hogue is offering you so that you can avoid that and we can move forward and get some money in your pocket.
Oh, you're giving me money.
Well, that's exactly what the thing is, yes.
Thank you for that offer. Can I just have paperwork? No, I will not accept money from Thelma Hope.
At all?
None whatsoever.
Period, end story?
On video. Before it's in writing. Okay? Dated in time. No, I will not accept money from this property. The owner, Thelma Hope. No. Go ahead and subpoena it, Brian, and send me more court papers and subpoenas and put it through the federal mail system. You are making me very happy lady. Okay, real estate agent with all your Mexicano friends.
All right, well, I guess that's done here.
Brian, no matter how rude I am to you, I literally pray for you. In fact, I'm going to film it. You can hear me pray for you again. Can I have some court papers, please?
They're not court papers. It was an agreement that I just got.
Oh, sorry, my hearing, listening skills aren't the best. It's an agreement we were going to have verbally.
Well, no, it was agreement that if we talked about and you would agree to, that if you're not willing to accept any money to
No,
vacate,
I don't want money from Thelma.
Okay.
I don't want any money.
Then I don't have anything to give you, I guess.
Then you don't have any papers. What's that file for? I'm just curious. Why are you carrying that? It's got Thelma Hope's name on it.
Yeah, she's my client.
What's your goal? To stay here
Dude, I don't
forever?
talk to people like you with your Mexican gangster
Okay,
friends.
so-
But if you're going to sit there and talk to me, that's your choice. I'm not going to answer any questions.
Well, I already asked you that question. You didn't
Okay.
answer that. So
What, Brian?
I had asked you that as written. What's your goal?
My goal is to pray for your butt when I go upstairs.
Okay.
And I'd like to end this when we can politely say goodbye. Next time you come in and I have to go to the bathroom, please don't stand outside my bathroom door.
I didn't. I came downstairs.
And that's your number that called? Because is that a contact I have with you? I'm not so cuckoo and rude. I'm going to harass you. I just want to know whose number that was. Which one of you? The gangster with the Mexican gangster friends here? Real estate agent? Or yours? You're not going to answer that? Who called me? Okay, fine. Brian, I have your card if I need to contact you, okay? I'm not the type to contact you, harass you, or any of that, okay? I don't know if you know that. I'm the type to pray for your ass. I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you look healthy.
Awesome.
Okay, are we done? No, I'm not accepting her offer.
Okay. Well, then I guess I have nothing.
And you can go watch my video of me praying for you again. I'm really glad to see you're alive, Brian. You stay away from me with your Mexican friends. I don't trust that one. That's your choice, Brian. Adios.